Hello friends, I am Dr. PK Singhal, working as Controller of Examination in Madhav Institute of Technology and Science, Gwalior. I am also Professor in Department of Electronics. I shall tell you briefly about the examination system which we are following in our institute. Basically, we are autonomous institute and affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya. In short, we call it as RGPV Bhopal. For the conduction of examination, we follow the ordinance of Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya. Ordinance is available on the website of the institute. I advise all the students and parents to download the ordinance of the RGPV for BTech or BR program, and please go through that ordinance. You have taken admission in either BTech or BR. BTech is a 4-year degree program and BR is a 5-year degree program. To appear in the examination, minimum 75% attendance in each and every subject and each and every laboratory is mandatory. Now, regarding your examination system, you have number of theory subjects and practical subject. Each theory subject is of 100 marks total. Out of 100 marks, 70 marks are for end semester examinations, 10 marks for quiz and assignment, and 20 marks for mid semester examination. We follow the process of continuous assessment. Mid-semester and quiz examinations are part of the continuous assessment. In a semester, we conduct two mid-semester examinations. Dates of the mid-semester examinations are well defined in the academic calendar, and those who could not appear due to certain reason in any one of these two mid-semester examination, he or she is allowed to appear in the third mid-semester examination. Quiz or assignment is conducted by the concerned faculty member, and the students are required to appear in quiz and submit the assignments. End semester examinations are normally conducted in month of November and in month of April, May. This year academic calendar due to COVID pandemic will be little bit different. Now, as far as the qualifying is concerned, out of 70 you need to bring minimum 22 marks, and total out of 100 you need to bring minimum 31 marks. There is no minimum restriction in mid-semester examination and quiz assignment. But remember, these two components, mid-semester examination, quiz assignment, these two components are very important components. For example, suppose you got 1 marks in mid semester and 1 marks in quiz assignments. Then to pass out of 100 you require minimum 31 marks. Then you need to bring minimum 29 marks out of 70 for the passing of a particular subject. So you don't try to neglect this mid semester or quiz examination. Again, another important point, mid-semester examinations cannot be repeated. Suppose you are failing in any one theory examination, that theory examination can be repeated after 6 months. But your mid-semester awards and quiz awards will be carried over there. You will not be allowed to appear in again mid-semester examination. So remember, take this mid-semester and quiz seriously. Similarly, regarding the practical examinations, you have quiz assignment and end semester examination, and here you need to bring minimum 50% marks. And you also having self study and seminar, and these are having quiz assignment only. Remember important point, Self-study, seminar, and internship is having only quiz assignment. If you are failing in this self-study seminar, then you have to leave the program because semi quiz cannot be repeated. So remember this point. Another very important point, importance of quiz assignment and mid-semester, I shall tell you. Now, to promote in next year, to you can carry minimum, or you can carry 5 subject to next year. If you are failing in more than 5 subject, you will not be promoted to the next year. And these 5 subjects include theory and practical. Suppose, for example, you are failing in theory of physics and theory of practical of physics, then this will be counted as two. Remember. Another important point, to promote in the next class, it is necessary for you to have minimum 5 CGPA. If your CGPA is less than 5, you will not be promoted, even if you are passed in all these theory and practical examination. So see here, this quiz and mid-semester plays important role in maintaining your CGPA. So remember, to maintain your CGPA 5. If your CGPA is less than 5, you will get mark sheet of 5 pass, but you will not be promoted to next year. In that case, you have to appear in any three theory or practical examinations or combination of these two, theory or practical, but you are not permitted to reappear in mid semester and quiz examination. Simultaneously, to promote third year, it is necessary to clear all the subject of first year. To promote in fourth year, it is necessary to clear all the subject of second year. And again, an important point, you need to upload your photo on the IMS portal. Please upload a good quality photo, because the same photo will be printed on your mark sheet. If the quality is not good or your photo is not proper of passport size, the whatever photo you will upload, the same will be printed on your mark sheet throughout the 4 years. Here in examination, you need not to fill any examination form in hard copy. You need to fill examination form in online form, and online examination form on your IMS portal will be visible only if you have attendance 75%. If your attendance is less than 75%, your examination form will not be visible. After filling the examination form, you will be permitted to download the admit card. After downloading the admit card, a very important exercise you need to do, you keep your mark sheet and admit card together and check your mark sheet of 12th and admit card together and check your name and father's name letter by letter. In case of any discrepancy, please intimate to the examination section along with the photocopy of admit card and 12th mark sheet for proper correction. Otherwise, the whatever name and father's name is printed on the admit card, same will be printed on your mark sheet. So please check this activity also. Before appearing in the examination, check date and time along with the subject and subject code carefully for the examination. You will be allowed to appear in the and enter in the examination hall 15 minutes before the scheduled time of the examination. And during examination, check that you got the correct question paper or not. For checking the correct question paper, please check the code of the question paper from the your admit card to the question paper. Code must be same, name doesn't matter, because if the code is different, then it will be different. Regarding unfair rules, We follow the ordinance of RGPV strictly. In case of unfair rules, you are not allowed to carry the mobile phones in the examination hall. If by mistake you have brought your mobile phone, then keep the mobile phone outside of the building of the examination building. Otherwise, it will be treated as unfair means and you will be in trouble. So don't bring mobile phone in the examination hall. These are the various rules related to unfair means. If you are found involved in unfair means, you will be debarred from the examination. Your whole examination may be cancelled, or you may be debarred from the next few semesters, or you may be expelled from the institute depending upon the offense. So please don't involve yourself in this activity. Now here is the front page of the answer sheet. Remember, we our whole examination process is digital, everything is digitized. So fill very correctly your enrollment number and subject code on the front page of the answer sheet. There should not be any cutting, overwriting, or mistaken bubbling of the answer sheet. This part you have to fill your enrollment number, subject code, signature, etc. Please fill it very carefully. Now this is the pattern of the question paper. In examination, theory examination, you will get total 5 questions. Out of total 5 questions, uh, 2 questions are of 7 marks. Uh, each question is having 4 parts: A, B, C, D, E. D and E are having choice, and the remaining 3 questions are compulsory for you. And regarding examination, you need to use only either blue or black pen or pencil. After, other than these, you need not to use any color pen. Otherwise, it will be treated as mark of identification, and you will be booked in the unfair means practice during the valuation. So you use only blue pen, black pen, or pencil for the examination. Your usually we declare the results after 15 days of the examination, and you can check your result on the examination portal. Mark sheets are sent to your department. You can collect after the declaration of your results mark sheet from your department. In case if you are not satisfied with your results, you can download your answer book from your IMS portal by paying some minimum amount. And if you are not satisfied with the valuation of your answer book, then you can apply for revaluation or retotaling. And even after declaration of revaluation retotaling result you are not satisfied, you may apply for challenge. In case of challenge, we call you along with the textbook and your notes, etc., given by the teacher, and your head of the department will be there, subject experts will be there, I shall be there, and we shall check answer book again in front of you. So thank you very much for your patience hearing, and best of luck. Thank you.